Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey guys, so here is a few kind of quick updates on what's going on. I'm just here pointing at Grace's house to see if she'll come out, but I'm not going to bug her to come out, but if she comes out, she comes out. So I was just away for the last week, which is why there was no videos updated. And I found out when I came back that I won from Chrissy's Little Piggies, that I won the contest, How Do We Love Thee? I won the early bird contest. So I'm very, very excited. So now I'm in the process of talking to the lady and ordering something from the piggies. And so when it arrives, I will do a video on that, of course. But I just want to tell you that. And we have a few changes around here as well that I thought that I would update you guys with. For one, let me back up a little bit and tell you. So if you can see, Grace is in a bin. And as you guys know, Baxter was in a bin. However, Baxter passed away just before I left. So almost 2 weeks ago, last Monday, he passed away, Mr. Baxter. And there he is, Mr. Baxter. He passed away at 2.5. Now that is amazing for a hamster. All my hamsters previously have only ever lived to 1.5 years, so that was amazing for him, and he did die of old age, we presume. And he passed away in my hands on the Monday night. I came down to do veggie time and found him, and he wasn't looking good. So I picked him up and I brought him upstairs, and he sat and watched TV with us, and eventually he let go and passed away in our hands, and me and my mom were holding him and loving him and kissing him. And so Mr. Baxter passed away, sadly. And so with him passing, obviously his bin was empty, and so I cleaned his bin really, really good, sanitized it down and all, and I decided to try Grace in here to see, how she would do, because I was a little bit fingy, how he had an open top cage. Hers is closed. She has the lid on top of it, and I'll show you guys the lid and what we did so that she has breathing holes. She's been in here about 2 weeks. She came in here the second day after he passed, and so now this is kind of her little cage. So I'll give you guys a little mini cage tour, kind of just what I've done. And then I'll head over to the guinea pigs and show you guys what's new with them. Alright, so if we start where her house is, that's her house. And everything that's been put in her cage is hers. Everything that was in his cage I threw out. As he was passing away in his cage, it might have gotten diseased or whatever, so I threw it all out, except his wheel and his house. I did not throw those out. I sanitized them and cleaned them, and now they're put away in storage. And I don't know what I'll do with them right now. So Grace is in there, sleeping away. And next to her, she has her red silent spinner that she's always had. And then she has a little hay house. Usually it's in that corner, but she moved it here. She has her little toilet paper tube that actually, if you look, she's actually chewed on quite a bit. So I'm pretty happy with that. She has her food bowl. And then if we kind of go over here, she has some chews attached onto the little cage here. She has a salt wheel, and then she has her regular chews that she's always had. And then her water bottle is attached onto here. Oh, she's coming out. Hi, Grace. Hi, Miss Grace. You come say hi to everybody? You come and say hi to everybody? So anyway, what that is, and I'll back up just a little bit. That is an old top of a cage that the bottom has been thrown out. And I just had the top laying around, kind of didn't know what to do with it. Just had it in case I figured something else, or if when Baxter went on the floor, sometimes he'd just play in it. And so I've put it in her cage. And so It's wire, yes. This, she just climbs on it very rarely. I have put shavings on it to keep it down, but she's moved all the shavings. So the reason that I actually put this in here was because of her suspension bridge. And usually I keep this closed, but there's also this too. So she has now her suspension bridge in there, and she absolutely loves going in there. And her water bottle's attached nicely, and I feel that with this, having this in here instead of the CNC grid folded in half that I had in here, definitely gives her more room. And I wish that I had found this out for Baxter, because I think Baxter would have loved this too. And then in the back there, the red thing, she just has her little hut that she's taken over. And it's kind of hers now. And stuff, and it's always been hers. So yeah, so she just has her, I don't know, you guys can really see. Just has her bridge in there in the back. And then I also decorated, put her name on it, and took all of Baxter's stickers off and decorated it with girly stickers, since now it's Grace's cage. And so I'll give you just an overview of her cage now. She definitely has much more room in here than she did in the last, even with having the top of this cage in here. She definitely still has a lot more room than the other cage. Did she go back to bed? Grace, what are you doing? Did you go back to bed, Mommy? Grace. I guess she's going back to bed. Oh, I just got a dismissal that my phone's going to die. So, let's quickly go over to the guinea pigs and show you what's new with them. So, with the guinea pigs, as you can see, there is something new about their cage. Can you guess what it is? That's right, they have Coroplast. Very exciting. So I'm very excited for this. They now have Coroplast in their cage, and it's amazing. So grateful that they have Coroplast in here. I did this probably a little under a month ago before I went away, and I made a little hole for their water bottle. And here's just an overview kind of their cage right now. Haven't done the hay in there yet. I need to top up that hay too. So these are the cages for these next few days. And as well as, this is new too. This was on sale. Little bunny and 2 little things that came with it as well. And these guys also have it too. Where's theirs? Oh, theirs over here. And that's theirs too. So yeah, so the guinea pigs actually. Let me show you, just one sec. Here they are. They're just eating, having floor time. That's an old puppy pad that I don't know what to do with them anymore, so I kind of just put their veggies on, and they eat their veggies, and they don't eat it, luckily, the puppy pad. And then I pick it up, and I throw it out. So they're having their floor time right now, as you can see. So let's go back to Grace. As I'm sure Grace is not doing anything. Grace is in her room. Excuse me. So, actually, another new thing I can probably show you too is if I back up from Grace's cage, they also have this little shelf up here now of some pictures. So that's also exciting. And then next to it, they have this other little shelf. That little shelf is also up that they got for Christmas. So those are also 2 new exciting things too that's different around here. Sorry guys, it's been a while to make a video. Baxter suddenly passed away, and then I went away, and I'll be going away again at the end of February, but I'll try to do a few more videos before I go, but I'll for sure do the Christy's little piggy video when I get it delivered and pick out what I want and stuff. And I'm so excited. This is like, I am honestly in shock. Like, I cannot believe, like, I know that I didn't get the grand prize, which I'm a bit upset about, but I mean, like, if you watch the girl who won it, Popping Piglets, I believe her name was, her video was really good. So, you know, it definitely went to a great person. I am so happy that she got chosen and everything like that. And I'm so proud of everybody else who entered. It was awesome and everything like that. So I'm very excited. And yeah, I think that's everything that's new around here. Lots of happy and sad news. And Grace is doing great in here. and she's loving it. However, she doesn't want to come outside. She did at least come out and say hi to you guys, so that's good. But anyway, I wanted to share this little updates with you guys, and I hope you guys are all doing well. We just had a nice big snowstorm here in Canada, and it's brutal, but we are living through it. Alright, I'm going to let you guys go now. I hope to see you guys soon. I'm sure I will. Keep posting those videos. I'm so excited. And I just want to talk about my subscribers. I am so happy about my subscribers, guys. You guys are doing amazing. I started out at like 2. And now I think I'm close to 40, if not at 40 yet. And I am so ecstatic. This is amazing. I never thought that I'd have that many. So thanks, guys. Keep watching my videos. Like, comment, subscribe, rate, enjoy, whatever. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. Bye. Bye.